Alright, so yesterday I posted, did you know that 50% of your glute fiber is attached to your IT band? And why is that important? So, for those of you that have potential knee pain or a lot of IT band pain or IT syndrome, or even those that don't, this is important for you to know, either to start fixing the problem or preventing the problem, preferably. So, the picture that I've posted there on the blog shows you where the glute muscles attach into that TFL and that IT band. And if you looked where that IT band attaches, which is right here on that condyle of the tibia, it's below the knee. Here's your knee, here's where it attaches. Obviously, as you can imagine, as you move, that IT band gets a lot of work. So if you're experiencing knee pain, chances are there's an issue with your IT band. And if there's an issue with your IT band, you have to address your glutes. If 50% of those fibers or more attach into that IT band and those glutes are tight, doesn't matter how much you address that IT band with foam rolling and stretching, if an area up here is still pulling on that IT band, it's like banging your head up against the wall. You've got to address some of the additional issues that are causing IT band tightness in the first place. So let's address the glutes with some foam rolling. And if Ziggy will give up that tennis ball, I'll show you how to do some tennis ball work in there too. So, easiest way to address the glutes is get right on the side here. Now I'm addressing the lateral aspect of my glutes here, the side. And again, remember, when you're foam rolling, the rolling is the searching. As soon as you find a spot that makes you say, ow, that's when you stop. You hold anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes. There's a number of other techniques that we're going to talk about in another video, but for right now, get on the foam roller, simply search, and as soon as you find a spot, sit on it 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And try to get that area to dissipate in pain. Okay, so I'm on the lateral aspect of the glutes, like I said. Now I'm going to sit more upright. I'm going to get that posterior aspect of the glutes. Same thing. I also want to get down into there in the aspect of the hamstrings where those insert. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a number 4 with my leg in order to address the piriformis. And that also is one of those external hip rotators of the hip that you have to address. You make this number 4 with your leg. As soon as I do that, I bend this knee. I increase the stretch on that area. I lean over. Leaning over is essential here. If I stayed like this, yeah, I'd get a little bit on the glute, but in order to get really into that piriformis, part of that glute med, I'm going to lean over and you will find spots in here, I guarantee you. If you don't, then you're an anomaly. Okay, I found a spot, I'm going to hold it. Now after I've done all that, let's say I've worked out, I'm warmed up, I'm going to show you guys what a PNF stretch is. Proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. PNF means. So, PNF is really effective at increasing the length of those tissues that are tight and short. So, what does PNF look like? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you is a stretch that you've probably done in yoga or even aerobics classes. You're going to cross that leg over, just like this. And this is typically where the instructor says, go like this and turn. You feel a stretch right here in that lateral aspect. But now we're going to add the PNF component. So let's say this is as far as I can get that to rotate. Now what I'm going to do, because the glutes are an external rotator, an abductor, they take the leg away, I'm going to try to make them do that, and I'm going to resist with this hand. So I place the hand here, then I'm going to take my knee and I'm going to push my knee into the hand. I'm firing these glutes to do so. I'm going to do that for about 8 to 10 seconds. I relax, and then I push over again, and I find a new and deeper end range. That's what PNF does. So again, now I'm stretched further. I'm going to push at that new end range. Don't reset at the original. Pushing for about 8 to 10 seconds. I relax, and I can go even further. As you can see right there in front of you, I just found 2 new end ranges. This is the deepest one now. The other way you can do that, for the glutes, lay flat, pull your knee in to your chest as far as you can get it. Now let's say this was my end range right here, which is typical for most people, especially if you sit at a desk most of the day. So I'm going to apply that same PNF technique right here. I've got my hands wrapped around the top of my leg. I'm not going to put them right on that knee capsule. I'm going to put them right here on the shin. I'm going to push against those hands for about 8 to 10 seconds. I'm going to relax, and I'm going to pull and find a new end range. Thank you, Sadie. Alright, now I'm going to push again from that new end range. 8 to 10 seconds. I'm going to relax, and I'm going to pull in further. You can see each time you're going to get a new, deeper stretch. Okay, another great stretch you can do. Sadie's going to help me here, obviously. I'm going to rotate that leg in. Sadie, come over here. And I've got my leg out in front of me here. Dog kisses always help everything. And I hold this. This is more of a static stretch. I'm not going to employ any PNF right here in this position. I'm just going to hold here. I can lean into this by rotating. And this also will get a really great stretch through that glute area. Alright, Sadie. That is how you start to address by treating or preventing knee pain. So if that knee hurts, start addressing your glutes. That IT band, most likely they're the culprit unless you've had a specific injury like an ACL, MCL, or PCL tear or meniscus tear. So as long as you verify that that's not what's going on by visiting your physician, start looking at the soft tissue above and below. Anytime you've got a joint issue, address above and below by really getting some myofascial release into those muscle fibers above and below the joint. And typically, if you're consistent, you can really start to change that pain into something that doesn't exist anymore. Alright, you guys have a great Sunday. I'm going to go do some yoga. I'll see you later.